Back at LD Bruce Field with Coach Crane once again. Talk about a beautiful day. We got one today, Coach. Beautiful weather and a beautiful wind last Friday night over Gaston. Coach, take us back to last week. I know you had to be excited about your team's performance.
Yeah, so coming into it, so it's really important to open up region play on a good note. Did exactly that. Came out pretty strong with our first drive. Scored, they chipped back and answered, and then eventually there toward the end was able to put it away enough.
Coach, when you have guys that come out here and do the things they've been coached to do all week and they perform on a level like that, I know there's some bad moments in the game, Coach, but to see the overall effort, the bounce back, you got to be excited for the guys, not only them, but your staff and everybody involved.
Yeah, for the preparation that goes into it among the players, the coaches, and everybody in between in order to put together, orchestrate almost a performance.
Yeah.
I mean, it's everybody there in between of our community. It really is. It's a really good experience, and proud to see the hard work pay off.
Coach, who were some of the guys, let's start on the offensive side of the ball, that really stood out to you the other night?
Cooper Bradley turned in another great one there from the quarterback position. Extremely efficient. He went 12 for 14, over 200 yards, had over 50 on the ground for him as well. 250 all-purpose game. Running the ball, I think Tracy had over 114 or so, I think, and 3 touchdowns. Receiving wise, had 3 or 4. Like Jonas Brown had had almost 2 touchdowns, had 1, and then down on the 1 again. Dylan McDaniel had 1 receiving. Jeremiah Miller made a big contribution there, running the ball, catching the ball. And just the O-line had a really, really dang good night in both pass pro and in the on the ground.
Defense, let's flip it over and talk about defense. Who stood out for you?
Man,
probably had several.
Had 2 of them in double-digit tackling with Jeremiah and Jamison, twins. Hayden Tucker turned in a great night, an inside backer. Had 3 of them we had 3 turnovers. So we go into it every week talking about turnovers and how big of a deal that is. We had 3 total turnovers. Had 2 interceptions, 1 from Jameson Miller, 1 from Jonas Brown, and had a punt block by Saul Jordan, recovered by Sam Payne. And that special teams turnover was a really, really big one early.
That was my next question. Special teams, I think you already answered that for us.
Man, that was right there in the first quarter too. I mean,
that'll get the crowd going, momentum going.
Yes, and it's on that side of the field. I mean, it set us up immediately right there for a touchdown that drive, and talking about taking the air out of it for somebody. That's a really, really big deal.
Coach Dupree has just arrived at Gaston.
Yep.
And he didn't show his whole full cards, I'm sure, in that Asbury game because they got up kind of early or whatever. Did they have some wrinkles that y'all had not seen on film?
They had some formations that gave us troubles. What they came out in offensively, they got into, kind of looking at previous film, they got into a set Valley Head, had some success over with a quads film, the formation. They had some screens and stuff. They had what some consider like a water bucket or like an Emory Hemi formation where they take 2 linemen out. Auburn's kind of known for it. They had some formations and some wrinkles that give us some problems for us to adjust to. And he does a good job. His kids play extremely hard. They really do. And I think he does a really, really good job.
Yeah, I think they got a pretty bright future over there.
They do. They're young.
Got a quarterback that's really pretty explosive, one I've seen.
Yeah, he is. And he has 2 or 3 athletic guys. Their line, they're getting bigger. They're getting stronger. He does a really, really good job. And they play hard for him.
Another team in North Alabama that's good at football, surprise, surprise. Speaking of which, Coach, you're playing a team in North San right now that's kind of shocked a lot of people across the state. They've outscored their opponents 137-7 on the year.
Yeah.
That's something's clicking up there at North San. What have you seen from them on
They
film?
returned a lot from last year, and they play hard. They really do on both sides of the ball. They don't rotate a ton of kids. It's the same kids on both sides of the ball. But they play dang hard. Coach Lipscomb does a really, really good job with them, and they're proud of football, the tradition they have at North San, and they're going to line up and play hard. It's going to be a fun environment to go up to on a Thursday night.
Coach, playing it on a Thursday, it's a short week, preparation, how much different does that look this week for you? And not only that, it's a long travel. That's not like they're next door to you.
Yeah, typically our Monday is usually kind of a split day, kind of an install day. It kind of eliminates what a normal Monday is for us. So now Monday is like an offensive primary focus, Tuesday today being a defensive primary focus, and Wednesday is normally kind of a polished day. You kind of go out and simulate the game, but on a short week it'll kind of be an extended version of a polished day for us. And of course being a little more travel on Thursday to kind of speed up when we leave to head to North End.
What about travel for the fans? Is it anything in particular for them? What time they need?
It's right on about an hour from right here from LD Bruceville.
Okay.
About an hour for us. I'm sure they'll probably stop somewhere from Fort Payne or something like that to eat.
So you go back through Collinsville, Crossville that way?
Quickest way for us is to go right into Fort Payne. So we'll go up to Galesville here, wind into Fort Payne, and then get on the interstate, and then almost go over. You turn right to go to Valley Head, and instead we'll go left and go up through Ider.
Okay.
And go in. Or if you want to go the interstate the whole time, you can technically go into Georgia and go up through Dade County.
I see.
And go in. It depends on what our bus driver wants to do, what type of roads he wants to take.
Yeah, because it's up in the corner, like it's up there.
It's right on it. You literally drop down right into Georgia, right there where Higdon is in Dade County. Yes.
Gotcha. So that makes sense. Coach, I always like to ask you this before we ever shut it down.
Yeah.
I always like to kick it back to you for just kind of final thoughts. Could be anything program related.
Just again, really excited for this one this week. It's a big time ball game. So excited for our community, for our crowd. I mean, it was amped up here last Friday, and I expect a good group of travel as well.
No doubt. Coach, I appreciate you sitting in, and good luck to you guys moving forward. It's on a Thursday. Everybody's got to remember that. Yeah. It's not on Friday. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah. Thank y'all.